welcome to E-Town News, जहां आपको मिलेगा डेली डोज ऑफ बॉलीवुड न्यूज, फैशन ट्रेंड्स, टीवी एंड सोशल मीडिया से जुड़े हर अपडेट. A show which gives you the day's lowdown of all the best happenings in the world of glamour. तो इंतजार किस बात का? Let's take a look at today's headlines.
Kareena Kapoor Khan speaks up on calls to boycott LaalSinghChaddha. Rudrani Chattaraj chats with Janhvi Kapoor. Amid dating rumours with Ananya Panday, Aditya Roy Kapur says, "I believe in marriage."
There's like 100 platforms, 100 things are being said. How many things will a person stand there and clarify? Or will we do our job? Or will we stand there and just keep putting tweets and Insta posts and things like this and clarifying things? I think there's a limit to that also.
करीना कपूर खान ने #BoycottLaalSinghChaddha पर किया रिएक्ट. करीना कपूर खान ने कहा, गुड फिल्म्स विल सरपास एनीथिंग. करीना कपूर खान को अपनी फिल्म पर है पूरा भरोसा. आमिर खान और करीना कपूर खान की फिल्म लाल सिंह चड्ढा इज ऑल सेट फॉर इट्स रिलीज. जहां इस फिल्म को लेकर लोगों के बीच जबरदस्त एक्साइटमेंट है, वहीं सर्टेन सेक्शंस ऑन सोशल मीडिया ने फिल्म को बॉयकॉट करने का फैसला किया है. और इसी वजह से पिछले कुछ दिनों से सोशल मीडिया पर #boycott आमिर खान, #boycott लाल सिंह चड्ढा ट्रेंड हो रहा है. इस पर अब करीना कपूर खान ने अपना रिएक्शन दिया है. हालांकि करीना कपूर खान का मानना है कि सभी का अपना अपना ओपिनियन हो सकता है, लेकिन एक अच्छी फिल्म किसी भी सिचुएशन को सरपास कर जाएगी. एक लीडिंग पोर्टल को दिए अपने इंटरव्यू में करीना कपूर खान ने कहा, ऑफ कोर्स, because the accessibility is there today. Everyone has a voice today. There are different platforms. Everyone has an opinion. So now, if that is going to be there, then you have to learn to ignore certain things. Otherwise, it will just become impossible to live your life. And that's why I don't take any of this like seriously. I just post whatever I want to post. Kareena Kapoor Khan further added, I'm like, it's a film and it's going to release and everyone will have their opinion. So that's it. If it's a good film, I believe that it will surpass anything, pretty much. The response will be good. I think that good films will surpass anything. साथ ही अपनी अपकमिंग फिल्म को लेकर करीना कपूर खान इज क्वाइट कॉन्फिडेंट और उनके लिए किसी का भी ओपिनियन मायने नहीं रखता है. वहीं दूसरी तरफ इस पूरे इशू को लेकर आमिर खान का अपना टेक है. आमिर खान अपने रीसेंट प्रेस इंटरैक्शन के दौरान इस पर बात करते हुए कह चुके हैं, I feel sad because a lot of people who are saying this in their hearts believe that I am someone who doesn't like India. In their hearts they believe that, but that's quite untrue. I really love the country. That's how I am. It is rather unfortunate if some people feel that way. I want to assure everyone that it's not the case. So please don't boycott my films. Please watch my films. बता दें, लाल सिंह चड्ढा में आमिर खान और करीना कपूर खान के अलावा मोना सिंह और नागा चैतन्य अकीनेनी भी हैं. It is an official remake of Forrest Gump. आमिर खान और करीना कपूर खान के फैंस के बीच फिल्म को लेकर क्रेज काफी बढ़ गया है, जो एक बार फिर दोनों को सिल्वर स्क्रीन्स पर देखने का ईगरली वेट कर रहे हैं. ये फिल्म 11 अगस्त को थिएटर्स में रिलीज होने वाली है. अनन्या पांडे के साथ अपने डेटिंग रूमर्स के बीच आदित्य रॉय कपूर ने शादी को लेकर अपने व्यूज किए शेयर. आदित्य रॉय कपूर ने कहा वो शादी में करते हैं यकीन. करण जौहर भी दोनों के रिलेशनशिप की तरफ कर चुके हैं इशारा. आदित्य रॉय कपूर इन दिनों अनन्या पांडे के साथ अपने अलेजेड रिलेशनशिप को लेकर लगातार न्यूज में बने हुए हैं. अनन्या पांडे और आदित्य रॉय कपूर के इन लिंकअप रूमर्स को और हवा तब मिल गई जब करण जौहर ने दोनों के रिश्तों पर किया रिएक्ट. जी हाँ, करण जौहर ने अपने चैट शो के रीसेंट एपिसोड में दोनों के रिलेशनशिप की तरफ हिंट देते हुए कहा था कि अपनी बर्थडे पार्टी में उन्होंने सब देखा था, जिस पर अनन्या पांडे ने तुरंत करण जौहर को कट ऑफ किया और कहा, नो यू डिडंट सी एनीथिंग. लेकिन बावजूद इसके करण जौहर नहीं रुके और अनन्या पांडे से पूछ ही लिया कि आप दोनों के बीच क्या चल रहा है। हालांकि इस पूरे चिट चैट सेशन के दौरान अनन्या पांडे ब्लश करने लगी थी, जिसे सबने नोटिस भी किया होगा। और अब अनन्या पांडे और आदित्य रॉय कपूर की डेटिंग रूमर्स के बीच आदित्य रॉय कपूर ने एक इंटरव्यू में शादी को लेकर कही एक बड़ी बात। दरअसल ड्यूरिंग अ रीसेंट इंटरव्यू मैरिज को लेकर पूछे गए थॉट्स पर अपने व्यूज एक्सप्रेस करते हुए आदित्य रॉय कपूर ने साफ कहा, I absolutely believe in marriage. If it happens, it happens. It's not something I'm trying to manifest. I take each day as it comes. So if marriage has to happen, it will happen. I have no concrete plans as of now, and that's for sure. ऐसे में आदित्य रॉय कपूर की इन बातों का लोग क्या मतलब समझेंगे ये तो नहीं पता, लेकिन लगता है अपने क्लोज फ्रेंड रणबीर कपूर की तरह आदित्य रॉय कपूर भी शादी करने का मन बना चुके हैं। मूविंग ऑन टू अनन्या पांडे, वो इन दिनों अपनी मूवी प्रमोशंस में सुपर बिजी हैं। हालांकि वो अपनी फॉरएवर इंस्पिरेशनल फिगर की पिक साथ लेकर जाना नहीं भूलती हैं और इस फन फैक्ट को खुद अनन्या पांडे ने अपनी इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरीज पर शेयर किया, जिसके साथ कैप्शन में उन्होंने लिखा, BTS of #Liger twinning with the forever inspo Lolo. Fun fact, I take this picture with me on every shoot. It's a mood. #Liger 25th August. अनन्या पांडे की इस पोस्ट पर खुद करिश्मा कपूर ने भी रिएक्ट किया। शेयरिंग इट ऑन हर इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरीज, शी रोट, "Oh, this is adorable. Love you, my doll." इस ब्यूटीफुल मिरर सेल्फी में मल्टी कलर्ड स्ट्राइप्ड ड्रेस में करिश्मा कपूर के साथ ट्विन कर रही अनन्या पांडे काफी क्यूट लग रही हैं।
I won't stop until I make sure everyone in India is not just fond of me but like in love with me. I think I'm just gonna stay away from boys for a while. And even Jerry, so many people were like, why are you doing another female-oriented film where there's no big actor, it's not a big budget, you're not glamorous, it's a dark comedy which is a very niche this thing, it's a remake of an iconic film, like khud ke pair pe kuladi maar rahe ho, don't do it. Good looks, the fact that he's a huge star and like a great guy also, all of those things aside, my main attraction to him, even when I saw Arjun Reddy, was that this man is such a cinematic actor and such a great actor, and so I hope I get to work with him. The only person on the platter was Vijay, so she wants to be on the platter with Vijay for me and Sara. I really want to do a South film. Really, whether it's Malayalam, Tamil or Telugu. Things are different, they're looking at me differently, they're saying different things, and I'm like, no, it's not real, none of it is real. Like, you never know.
Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Speak Easy. Today my guest is basking in the glory of all the good reviews that she's getting. I loved what she did in Goodluck Jerry, and now you know why Janhvi Kapoor is here to stay and here to entertain. Welcome to the show, Janhvi.
Thank you for having me.
I remember you told me long time back, even during Gunjan when we spoke, and you felt, and that was a time where, you know, it was such an important film for you, but there was so much negativity around, right? And you said that, you know, I have worked so hard, and you know, I wish people just see my work and then judge me for what it is, and then I'll be okay with whatever you have to decide. Yeah. With a film cut to today, where you have so much love pouring in, it feels like tides are changing for the better. Isn't it?
I don't know, like sometimes I feel like, oh my god, yeah, like things are different, they're looking at me differently, they're saying different things, and I'm like, no, it's not real, none of it is real. Like, you never know. So can you tell me objectively?
It is.
I hope so, but I still feel like you can never tell. You can never tell because, and I always say this, there are always, if you want to believe you are doing amazingly, even after giving 10 flops, you can think that. And if you want to think you're doing, like you're the worst in the world, even after giving successful love performances, you have enough reason to think that. So I never know how to gauge what's really going on. It is feeling a little different this time, but I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
You feel like all the thing that you've been through has made you slightly uncomfortable with, you know, gauging success immediately?
Yeah.
You feel that, like, is it a little scary for you still?
Yeah. I think my guard is like up.
So sad.
Like, you know, when
You know when you've had like a series of slightly like abusive relationships, and then a great guy comes along.
You're like, kuch to gadbad
You're
hai.
like, kuch to gadbad.
I have ignored the red flag.
Yeah.
Now, I've spoken so much about what I have liked. I want to know, what was your most probably difficult scene to do?
Difficult scene. The scene where I'm killing Daddu, where I feel like I'm playing a game and I've conned this old man into, and you know, gotten him caught by Daler, but actually Daler was like, Daler says, okay, now you shoot Daddu. And I don't think Jerry was prepared to kill someone with her own hands. And I actually didn't have a co-actor when I was doing that scene because he had to take a flight and leave. So we finished the 2 shot, we finished Daddu's shot. Then when we came around to my shot, there was no one there to do the scene with. So I was essentially holding a gun up to like air. And it was like an emotional scene. So that was a little complicated to do.
The closest people to you who actually give you honest opinions always are important, right, in life?
Yeah.
Who are the ones who objectively came and say that, you know what, this I think is going to really put you in the map, in the sense like, you know, like when you say in that film that truly gives the actor the opportunity to be seen by artistic people?
Honestly, Anshula, because she has no, like if she doesn't like me in something, or if I'm like below average in something, and I respect her so much for it, she doesn't sugarcoat it. She's like, you need to work on this, like get your shit together. And like I love her for it. She's very real with me. And also Sharan Sharma, who's the director of Gunjan, and I'm working with him again in Mahi. He takes it like, he feels like it's his responsibility to let me know when I'm good and when I'm bad and what I need to work on. He takes it very personally, and I don't think he was expecting to like me as much as he did. In Jerry. I remember after the first half got over, him and Kayo came up to me and he was just like, what have you done? Like what? Like, should we reshoot Mahi? Because you're like really good. Which was so he was obviously joking. Yeah. We're killing it in Mahi. And Anurag Basu messaged me, which was a big deal for me. He sent me a very brief but sweet message. He said, loved your performance. Just know you are very special. And I was like, Janhvi.
I'm like now, but I think people are going to really take notice of you with this.
मुझे काम चाहिए. अगर और काम मिले तो मैं
more.
Yeah, more.
It kind of fits that, isn't it? Yeah. Anand ji must be somebody who is also very, very proud of you because he really rooted for you.
That's so sweet. I think, you know, he'd keep telling me this after we finished shooting the film. I was like, sir, सब ठीक होगा ना? मुझे स्ट्रेस होने की ज़रूरत है. मैं क्या करूँ? आप बोलो. मैं और काम करना चाहती हूँ. मेरा फ्यूचर सही है ना? मैं और किन चीज़ों पे, like I was very anxious and he was like, बच्चे तू बस आराम कर. तुझे आइडिया नहीं. तू मुझ पे विश्वास रख कि जेरी को आने दे. तू कुछ जेरी को बस आने दे. I was like, जेरी को आने दे. Like what do I do? So I was very anxious and he believed in me, I think, before I still don't know what has clicked.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of clarity right off the bat, right when he came on set, right when he saw the rushes that, you know, at least performance-wise we're on the right track. And he'd keep telling me and I'd keep like thinking he was just trying to comfort me. So I sent him a message after I saw the film and I was like, thank you, I get it. Like, sweet.
I want to know what are things that you wouldn't do as an actor, which I think now that you are, you know, more than a couple of films old, and we can clearly see the direction you're choosing. What is it that you wouldn't do? Because, you know, it would probably be an obstruction to what you're creating for yourself.
I wouldn't do a film for the wrong reasons, because the one time that I did a film with the approach of, oh, it's seeming like a good package, it's seeming like it'll be commercially viable, and when I looked at it from a very impersonal lens, it didn't turn out very well for me.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, and I value that opportunity a lot, and I value being a part of Maddock and what Dinu Sir gave me a lot.
Personally?
Yeah, but I just feel like my approach to it was like Stree was a huge hit. You know, I really want to work with Raj. Horror comedies always do well commercially. It was a very calculated decision. It wasn't like, for ghost stories, it was very like, screw everything, I just need 4 days with Zoya, like for the artist in me. With Gunjan, it was like that, everyone's like, it's not a glamorous role, it's not commercial, there's no hero, it's just you, like, why do you want to do this? And I was like, no, but I believe in what the story saying. And even Jerry, so many people were like, why are you doing another female-oriented film where there's no big actor, it's not a big budget, you're not glamorous, it's a dark comedy, which is a very niche this thing, it's a remake of an iconic film, like khud ke pair pe kuladi maar rahe ho, don't do it. And I was like, no, something just feels like this character is just exciting, like I just want to do it. And so I've realized that I should just follow my heart and do things for the right reasons. So I will never do a film thinking कि कुछ commercial करना है, कुछ mass करना है. I really want to do commercial work. I really want to do singing and dancing and like play vivacious characters with comic timing. But I think that's also an artistic need. I don't ever want to approach it with like
it's trending, it's massy.
trending, or like I want to do it to
get more like
eyeballs or reach. Or I think I'm not a business person. I shouldn't approach my art like that.
You know, it's been a while, and I know why I'm saying this, but you've been trending for right reasons. Even after Coffee, by the way, I enjoyed the episode.
Oh, thank you.
I really like you, I like Sara, and I think both of you are so unabashedly yourselves, which is a relief, right?
A little too much ourselves.
But I love that. We're like two people just sitting and two friends who are just randomly talking about their flaws and the, you know, and their emotional journeys.
Yeah.
It was like that, wasn't it?
But it's always like that with me and Sara. I think that whether or not we feel like we need to have our guard up or down with other people, I think that with each other we've always felt like, oh, she gets it. Like, she gets it. Even if we don't speak to each other every day, even though we haven't seen each other in a while. I bumped into her at the gym the other day, and I really just wanted to know what she thought of Goodluck Jerry.
Yeah.
Because I think she knows me and my headspace and what I was feeling and thinking leading up to the film, maybe more than most people. Yeah. And not because we've shared so much, but just because she just gets it.
You said no to the cheese, but I have a feeling that Mr. Vijay Deverakonda is going to do a film soon with. Is it like a thing that we are hoping or we're putting in the universe, or is
I really want to work with. I've been saying this since the first season.
You did.
The first time I went on Coffee.
That is true.
I really want to work with him, and I think he's such a gifted actor. Good looks, the fact that he's a huge star, and like a great guy also. All of those things aside, my main attraction to him, even when I saw Arjun Reddy, was that this man is such a cinematic actor and such a great actor, and so I hope I get to work with him.
What is the kind of roles that now you want to see yourself doing?
Just different, memorable roles, I think. I think I won't stop until I make sure everyone in India is not just fond of me, but like in love with me.
Oh, I love that. I hope that'll happen.
I hope so too.
I think Jerry's in the top of that list right now. But it's lovely. Sending you so much love, Janhvi, and rooting for you.
Coming up on the show, Naga Chaitanya reacts to his divorce with Samantha Ruth Prabhu affecting his professional life. नागा चैतन्य ने समंथा रूथ प्रभु के साथ डिवोर्स पर किया रिएक्ट। नागा चैतन्य ने कहा कि समंथा रूथ प्रभु के साथ डिवोर्स के बाद उनकी प्रोफेशनल लाइफ हुई अफेक्ट। अपनी एक्स वाइफ समंथा रूथ प्रभु के साथ काम करने को तैयार है नागा चैतन्य। नागा चैतन्य और समंथा रूथ प्रभु एक दूसरे से अलग हो चुके हैं। ऐसे में नागा चैतन्य ने बताया कि उनके डिवोर्स की न्यूज उनके काम को ओवरशैडो करने लगी थी, जो कि उनके लिए काफी फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग था। एक इंटरव्यू में नागा चैतन्य ने बताया, I have sort of built myself to not let my personal life affect my professional life. But obviously, when the personal life is put in the forefront, it becomes the headline more than your professional life. That gets really frustrating. You don't want people to connect your personal life to your professional life because I don't connect it, and I have created a very clear barrier between the both. हालांकि नागा चैतन्य ने ये भी कहा कि अगर उन्हें एक्स वाइफ के साथ काम करने का मौका मिलता है तो वो करने को तैयार है। नागा चैतन्य further added, "It is sad sometimes to see out of nowhere they are connecting my personal life to my films. What someone said and what happened. But unfortunately, that's the way it is today. News replaces news. So I just teach myself to keep working harder at my work and made sure my work shines. And eventually, it will." आपको बता दें कि नागा चैतन्य फिल्म लाल सिंह चड्ढा से हिंदी फिल्म्स में कदम रखने वाले हैं। ऐसे में रिसेंटली उन्हें संजय लीला भंसाली के ऑफिस के बाहर भी स्पॉट किया गया, जिससे ऐसी खबरें आने लगी कि वो बहुत जल्द संजय लीला भंसाली की फिल्म में नजर आएंगे। हालांकि वो किस फिल्म में संजय लीला भंसाली के साथ काम करने जा रहे हैं, फिलहाल इस पर कोई जानकारी नहीं है। ऐसे में देखना ये होगा कि कब संजय लीला भंसाली की नागा चैतन्य के साथ फिल्म की अनाउंसमेंट होती है।